This is just insane. Let's get into it. So, Ruby had court today. Frankie made astonishing claim during the hearing that one of her minor children sexually abused one of their siblings. Speaking to the public court Thursday, the Mormon mom at times broke down as she made shocking claims that one of her minor children sexually abused their sibling and molested several other family members and children in the neighborhood over the years. So the court hearing lasted about 30 minutes, and its side was Jody's husband, Kevin, with his attorney, the one that was speaking for him, that was saying, he didn't know anything about what was going on, you know, for his client. Of course, he's trying to defend his client. Completely get it. At another table were the state attorneys that appeared to be in Frankie's, and appears to be Frankie's two oldest daughters, appearing to be accompanied by attorneys as well, seeming to pin the blame for their behavior on their children. Mm, wow. Frankie went into a horrific detail about how one of her six kids abused other children. She claimed that one of the Frankie kids began looking at pornography just 3 years old. Well, damn. How did they get a hold of that pornography? How do they have access to it? Y'all tell me. In one of the most shocking claims, Frankie said that her child had been sexually abusing a younger sibling for years, adding that eventually the two of them began to abuse each other. She also claimed that her two children played a patting game with each other, but did not go into further detail. Frankie said that in May, her child confessed to sexually abusing 20 people, including cousins and neighbors. She provided no proof of these sickening allegations. So, this is how you do it. When you're being charged with child abuse, just blame your kid for the abuse, right? Just air out more of their shit, right? If that's what's allegedly happening. That's what you do. Lord have mercy. And some of you guys were taking advice from these people. This is the face of bad mental health counseling. I'm just saying. Because if she was taking advice from this lady, and she's the lady that's telling everybody that TikTok can make your child gay, I have a problem with this lady. These sickening allegations, the court went eerily silent after Ruby made the disturbing claims. The judge then said that her alleged abusive child will then need to be placed in a home with no other children. My goodness. And we have some documents here as well. This is insane. Oh my. And of course, Kevin was there, sitting wearing a dark black suit, sat at the table with his attorney, looking straight ahead as his wife made those sickening allegations. Did he know that his wife was going to make those allegations too? You see what I'm saying? This is why I'm upset. This is why I don't like Kevin. I'm just saying, for those that were defending him in the chat, in the comments, defend him now. In the surprising courtroom move, an attorney who was sitting in the public viewing area stood up and asked the judge to hear details about the molestation of another child because of a mother of one of the alleged victims was in the courtroom. The judge denied the request, citing the details of the alleged abuse can be heard at a future time. And of course, Kevin and his attorney, they left real quick, citing no comment. So that is what you do, guys. When these kinds of allegations, what you do is you go up there and you give the reason why you tied your child, and you decided not to feed your child, and you did what you did. What you do is you blame the child because a child watched pornography at the age of 3, and ever since then he's been perpetrating other people. That is what you do apparently in such situations. Let me tell you something. I am in shock. I'm gonna go live later and talk a little bit about the situation. Make sure you are subscribing and hitting the like button as I'm giving you more commentary. And this is coming from a perspective of a social worker who's worked in the field. This is what you don't do. Rabbits out.